Hey there guys, it's Rez here. I have 3 things to say before I get into the meat and potatoes of this video. Number 1, I am a stupid fucktard for not getting on this story or getting to know more about this law before it was passed. Number 2, Christie as governor of New Jersey is a complete fucking ponce. And 3, I have one more reason to be proud of New Jersey. Number 1, yeah, I didn't really follow this law because I didn't think it was going to pass, but it's a fantastic law. It's the legalization of medical marijuana in New Jersey. Number 2, Christie is a fucking retard because he has added a lot of things to this law. One of the things he wanted to add, I saw it in an article. If I can find the article, I'll post the link to it. But he proposed that all of the medical marijuana would have to be grown at Rutgers, at the Rutgers agricultural what have you, which is stupid. Number 1, for him announcing where the fuck they're gonna grow it, and 2, they're doing it at a college campus. The fuck is wrong with you? People are gonna fucking steal. It's gonna happen. But I'll post the 2 links that I have, one from NJ.com and the other one from the New York Times. Both articles are from January. I'm happy. This is the one reason that I actually like Jon Corzine, the former governor, because he signed this into law. He actually came to his goddamn senses. Now, this law has faced a lot of opposition from different groups. The Drug-Free Schools Coalition, and in the New York Times article, they talked to some school counselor from Millville. Okay, so this is one of the most restrictive laws about medical marijuana in the United States. You can only get it if you suffer from stuff like cancer, AIDS, Lou Gehrig's disease, muscular dystrophy, and multiple sclerosis. But they're also, I think they are going to make it so that way they can add stuff on if it becomes a bigger problem. Yeah, and again, just one of the reasons why I like Corzine. He's a complete fucking idiot, but this is one of the good things he did. But yeah, there's been a lot of people who opposed it. But I gotta say that I admire Reed Gusciora, who's an assemblyman, and he has this cool quote: "I truly believe this will become a model for other states because it balances the compassionate use of medical marijuana while limiting the number of ailments that a physician can prescribe it for." Under the bill, also, it would help set up the state would help set up the cost of the medical marijuana, and it says that the law doesn't make insurance companies pay for it, which is a disservice. They should make insurances cover this, because a lot of the times people won't be able to fucking buy it because it might be expensive. The state might set the price too high. Yeah, educators and law enforcement advocates were really trying to get this law not to pass, saying that the law would make marijuana more readily available and more likely to be abused, and it would lead to increased drug use by teenagers, which is a total crock of shit. First, if you can only get it from a fucking pharmacy or wherever the dispensary is, number 1, you're gonna have to fake some serious shit, or 2, you're gonna have to steal from it. And I don't think people want to steal medical marijuana from fucking people who are suffering from AIDS and cancer. It's not a good thing to do. It doesn't make you feel good. And kids who are gonna smoke pot are gonna smoke pot. Simple as that. Peer pressure doesn't make anything, because peer pressure may be a factor, but it's not. You ultimately make the choice. I faced a lot of fucking. I didn't even drink till I was fucking 21. So suck my dick, okay? I guess I'm the exception. But the opponents brought up the California's experience of the medical marijuana thing as a cautionary tale, saying that medical marijuana is so loosely regulated there that its use has essentially been decriminalized. Under California law, residents can obtain legal marijuana for a list of maladies as common and is vaguely defined as anxiety or chronic pain. I quoted the New York Times article, if you're wondering. Okay, so loosely defined as anxiety or chronic pain. Chronic pain can debilitate you. If you have chronic pain of any sort, it can debilitate you. I've seen it. I've seen it in a bunch of people. Like, they walk around and their knees are fucking messing. They constantly are in pain. Honestly, I've seen a lot happen with old people, and I don't want to see them suffer. Chronic pain can be debilitating, even for younger people. Chronic pain can be debilitating. It can make you not want to get the fuck up because you don't want to endure the pain. And anxiety, medical marijuana, the THC makes you go, it lessens anxiety, which is a good thing, because if you're too fucking strung up on, like, something, you could fucking die. Now, granted, those can be loosely defined, and those can be easily faked, those symptoms. But people with chronic pain, you'll be able to tell who's faking it and who's not faking it. Same with anxiety. You'll be able to tell who's faking it and who's not faking it. The David Evans motherfucker, who's the Drug-Free Schools Coalition, warned that the establishment of for-profit dispensaries would lead to abuses of the law. No, because if they have to be state regulated, they're not gonna fucking just sell to anybody, because then they would lose. And for-profit, so you want to have it non-profit? Okay, that's fine. You can have it non-profit, but people should be able to start businesses if they really feel that it would help a lot of people. And that school counselor, Keiko Warner, say that kids already face a lot of peer pressure to experiment with marijuana, and the use of medical marijuana would only increase the likelihood that teachers would experiment with the drug. Again, you'd be either stealing it from people who are suffering from debilitating diseases, or you'd be trying to steal from stores. And she also says to say, there are children at age 15 and 14 who are using drugs or thinking about using drugs, she said, and this is not going to help. No, shitty parenting won't help, okay? That's the major issue with that. Yeah, and I mean, the same time they get this law, that they couldn't pass a gay marriage bill. Yeah, if the Democratic leadership in the state were like trying to get it after the gay bill law, fucking, they wouldn't have even tried. Okay. Christie also said that there were going to be loopholes that might encourage recreational drug use. I think we all see what's happening in California. It's gotten completely out of control. Suck my dick, Mr. Christie. Cited a list of ailments so unrestricted that it might have allowed patients to seek marijuana treatment or non-existent ailments that had already been closed by legislators. Exactly. In the end, the bill received Republican as well as Democratic support. This bill will help relieve people's pains. Yeah, that's the main thing is this. It'll help people not suffer from pain and debilitating symptoms. But that's me. I'm sorry I didn't catch this since it's in my own fucking state, but I'll post a link to the 2 stories and you can read about it. And if you live in New Jersey, you should be happy, because this is one of the things that make everybody say, yay, New Jersey's a great place. But other than that, peace out and see you guys later.